My name is Brian Santana. I was born in Central New Jersey, and my parents are from the Dominican Republic. They moved to the United States in the 1970s to finish their university. In terms of my early education, I went to school in South Brunswick, New Jersey. South Brunswick as a town is very culturally diverse and rich, and from that perspective, my education from an early point was very international and very diverse. After my high school, I wanted to study political science and government, and it was natural for me to apply to Princeton, being down the road, and it's a place that I had seen and wanted to go to for many years. At Princeton, I studied comparative politics and different world languages as part of my degree. After graduating from Princeton, I wanted to enter the financial sector. The financial sector appealed to me because it was tremendously global on one hand, and on the other hand, it offered new entrants the opportunity to take responsibility from day one. In my first role at Morgan Stanley, I worked in a private equity fund that had a social focus. We were helping to raise money and invest in asset managers that were owned either by minorities or women. After 2 years at Morgan Stanley, I had an itch to travel and to see the world, and for that reason I applied to Princeton in Asia for one of their fellowships. I was teaching at a graduate school in Kazakhstan, primarily English, and the fellowship offered me the chance to develop myself as a teacher, as a leader within that community, and at the same time to immerse myself in a country that I had never been to before. When I left Kazakhstan, I joined JP Morgan in London. I joined as a strategy associate in their investment banking team. I worked for JP Morgan for approximately 6 years. In 2016, I decided to start a master's in real estate at Cambridge University. The primary goal of that was to begin the transition from corporate strategy to real estate investing. To achieve my career objectives, I decided to apply for an MBA. My main reasons for applying for an MBA were to expand my professional network, to further facilitate the transition to real estate development, and also to broaden my managerial experience. When I was considering applying for an MBA, I had a short list in mind, partially influenced by my upbringing being in the US. US schools came to the top of my mind. But at the same time, I had excellent mentors along the way, and many of them had attended Harvard Business School. And for that reason, it sort of was a leader of the pack when I was looking to apply for an MBA. An MBA is a very large endeavor, not only in terms of your time commitment, but also your financial commitment. And the Harvard website offered a number of sources where you could seek assistance, and the Boustany Foundation was one of those sources. What attracted me to the Boustany Foundation was that, unlike other scholarships that are professional or corporate focused, the Boustany Foundation has a philanthropic focus. The mission of the Boustany Foundation is to make a contribution to humankind. That's an ethos that very much resonates with me, because I think the mission is very attainable and at the same time very noble. The application process to the Boustany Foundation was refreshingly simple. You submit your resume, a picture of yourself, and your interest in the foundation. The interview process was a very personal one. It took place by phone. I spoke with Ms. Pitt and Mr. Boustany himself. The interview caused me to reflect on my past experience and my motivations. And it was a very tough one, I must say. As a Boustany scholar, I'm joining a network of past scholars. Equally important to me is that I feel like I have the support of the Boustany organization throughout my MBA, and I'm certain that's a relationship that will continue even after my MBA experience. I would like to start investing in real estate and further along the line begin development projects in real estate. I look forward to the internship experience between my first and second year of MBA because I am certain that I will be exposed to new and different perspectives that will be valuable for me in my life and my career.